Morris.
Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Kortensia.
We're going to begin by taking a brief look at the weather. It's going to be partly sunny with a 40% or moderate chance of showers. There'll be a high of 86 and a low of 73 degrees. So I'm loving the high, but loving the showers even more.
Yeah, keeping us cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask about your umbrella.
I don't have it.
Old habits die hard. All right, so it's hump day.
Yeah.
Hump day. You know what we
day
call
that
it?
we
Cool.
get over.
I told you last week I was thinking about how camels actually, thinking about riding camels, and then I actually saw how camels get up over the sand, like if it's a hill and so on. After that, random sighting, seriously, on TV. So is that how we're going to do it today? We're going to crawl slowly?
We're going to go down a little and then we're going to come back up and go over.
Yeah, we're going to help you guys.
We begin this morning with local news. But this, by the way, of the ECCB press release. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has won the Reconnaissance International Regional New Banknote Series Award for its family of EC polymer notes. The prestigious award recognizes newly introduced banknotes and ID documents that exemplify superior technical sophistication and excellence in design and security. In his virtual acceptance speech, Acting Director in the ECCB Currency Management Department, Norman Sabroch, thanked Reconnaissance International for the award, noting that it is a fitting accolade for the ECCB innovation of changing the substrate of its notes from paper to polymer. The ECCB is the first central bank in the Caribbean to introduce a full series of polymer banknotes in 2019. The ECCB commenced collaboration with its banknote development partner, De La Rue, to roll out the new family of polymer notes under the tagline, Cleaner, Safer, Stronger, a nod to the strength, security, and environmentally conscious design of the banknotes. The final denomination is in the series. The EC $5 was issued in 2021.
Awards.
So
recognition.
That's good.
Good to know. On the right track.
But I wonder if the award is colorful though, since our notes are quite colorful.
Interesting. It'll be good to see. We'll find out if there's an actual trophy or anything like that.
We will.
All right, so secondly on the local scene, another movie filmed on Nevis set for international release. This from a Nevis Island Administration press release. The MSR media thriller Assailant, a movie filmed on Nevis, is set to be released globally on Redbox on Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. This is the second movie that MSR Media filmed on the island to be made available to viewers worldwide in as many months. In February, A Week in Paradise, a film by MSR Media's Philippe Martinez, hit international screens on major streaming platforms such as Apple TV. The Honorable Mark Brantley, Premier of Nevis and Minister responsible for the film industry in the Nevis Island Administration, said the relationship the government had the vision to forge with the UK-based production company in January 2021 continues to bear fruit for the people of and island of Nevis. The film captures scenic views of some of Nevis' heritage sites and popular tourist spots, including the Sugar Mill ruins at New River Estate, Fort Charles, Saddle Hill, and Creasy Beach Club. The sister island of St. Kitts is also featured with scenes shot at Friars Bay and Salt Plage. We're in the movies. We're in the big leagues too. We're going worldwide.
They're coming over.
They're coming over, you say. They're coming over. Yeah, this is definitely good to know. It's a great story. Yeah. Awesome.
So St. Kitts, you're next. Don't feel left out.
Love the name though, Assailant. Ooh, it's going to be interesting.
Sounds like an action movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. We continue now. 7 youngsters to participate in cross-channel swim. This from ZIZ Newsroom. Sunday, March 27th, will see the resumption of the Nevis to St. Kitts cross-channel swim after a 2-year break due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The 2.5-mile swim will commence at Wally Beach in Nevis and conclude at Cockleshell Beach in St. Kitts. The chief coordinator of the event is the president of the St. Kitts and Nevis Swimming Federation, Mr. Winston Crook. The event is set to commence at about 8 a.m. on Sunday, March 27, 2022. Registration is open until Friday, the 25th March. Already registered for the event are 7 youngsters from Nevis who range from 10 years old to early teens. They are being coached by James Weeks, who after putting them through their drills on Saturday, 19th March, stated that he is confident that all of them will do well in the upcoming event. The youngsters themselves are highly motivated and confident and are actually relishing the challenge. Daniel Connor, who has two daughters involved, one 10 and the other 11, thanked Weeks for his coaching efforts and also thanked Winston Crook for once again organizing the event. She too is confident that the children will do well on the big day and notes that she will be alongside her as a cheerleader.
Wow.
So we're going swimming on Sunday, huh?
You're going swimming on Sunday. If children can do it, you can do it.
Me and you.
No,
yes.
no. Not sure how you say that in French, but I know how you say it in Spanish and English. It means the same thing. It's pronounced the same way. No. Good luck to the children. This is exciting, though.
Yeah. Good luck to the kids, and may the best, may the best girl and boy win.
Well, that's the way to say it, definitely. It's interesting. It'd be interesting to follow them as they progress, because if they're this young and they're swimming, hey, we might have future Olympic swimmers on our hands. Time will tell.
Nevis Michael Phelps.
Well, time will tell, and in time we'll be back with you. So stay tuned. Bye-bye for now.
I need some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
You are watching Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. We now move on to the latest in regional news. Golding to bring slavery stain to royals' attention, this from the Jamaica Gleaner. During his interactions with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, opposition leader Mark Golding intends to convey that many Jamaicans are seeking an apology for the role played by their family in slavery on the island. Prince William and his wife, Catherine, are scheduled to arrive in Jamaica for a 3-day visit as part of the celebrations to mark the Platinum Jubilee of the Queen and the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence from Britain. William is second in line to the British throne. The parliamentary opposition believes that an apology would be an appropriate way for the British monarchy to begin the process of atonement. Golding told the Jamaica Gleaner, quote, "I would hope that I get the opportunity during the events that I will be attending to have that dialogue with them and to bring it to their attention in a courteous and respectful way that this is the view held by many Jamaicans and that I think it would be helpful both to the royal family in Jamaica for them to consider this as a means of starting to move forward to a new future," end quote. Interesting story.
So what if he doesn't get an apology? I guess the meeting does not go on?
Well, he's hoping to get that chance. I'm not sure if he will. There are questions about the propriety of it personally, but I suppose maybe they've received such questions before, so who knows? We'll see how it goes.
We will see. Yeah, we will see. We continue now with our international news. This from the Associated Press. History was made Monday. The instant judge Ketanji Brown Jackson appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee, the first black woman nominated to the Supreme Court. President Joe Biden promised he would choose a black woman for the job, and the 51-year-old Harvard-trained Jackson emerged as an early favorite, having won support from the Senate several times before, including a year ago, to be an appellate court judge. Democrats have the potential votes in the 50-50 Senate to confirm Jackson to replace retiring Justice Stephen Breyer, even if all Republicans line up opposed. Some takeaways from the first day of Jackson's confirmation hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee. And quote, "Today is a proud day for America," said Senator Dick Durbin, the committee chairman, as he opened the historic hearing. "It has taken 233 years to arrive at this moment. The first black woman nominated to be a justice on the Supreme Court, which once upheld racial segregation in America. Yet, as history is being made, it is also carrying echoes of an early groundbreaking era." So congrats to Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Indeed. It's a
We're
great
making
story.
strides.
It's a great story. In the
We're
month of women, no
almost
less.
there. So the next president of the USA will be Michelle Obama.
I didn't hear that she's running. I don't
I'm
know.
just
Is there
saying, I'm
something-
just
is that
putting it
breaking
out
news?
there. So Michelle, can you run so even the Caribbean can vote? Because we'll vote for you, yeah.
The Caribbean can vote in the America. I love this. I love what's going on in the universe according to Kortensia.
Hey, anything is possible, so we're hoping.
Wow, we're imagining the impossible here at Studio 327.
We
so why not?
always do. Look at that.
All right. Well, there you have it for the latest. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl a look me, but me no in that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. The St. Kitts and Nevis Clean Seas is an organization committed to promoting community-based environmental monitoring and cleanup of the coastal zones in the Federation. On Saturday, 19th March, this organization held a bottle drive in an effort to continue to create clean seas in St. Kitts and Nevis and turn the tide on plastic. Today, we warmly welcome Tchaikovsky York, Project Coordinator at Clean Seas, to Good Morning SKN's reflection to tell us about the outcome of this event. Good morning, Tchaikovsky, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Alrighty. So we'll get right into the meat of it. So tell us, how did the bottle drive turn out?
The turnout was very excellent. I'm pleased with the turnout, but I believe that more persons should have been coming out to bring in the bottles.
Okay.
You know, at the end of it, we have a total of like 1,336 bottles. Yes, from 15 members.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Who participated from that event. Yes.
So I want to ask, the bottle drive, is it bottles from the sea or is it bottles that we bring to the
bottles
seaside?
from the sea, bottles that you have put up in your house.
Oh, so we
any
just...
type of bottles. So it was like plastic bottles, beverage bottles, detergents as well, glass bottles also.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are bottles that we find on beaches when we do beach cleanups and so on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's very interesting. I suppose some of us do our laundry on the beach. All right, so is this the first bottle drive that was organized by Clean Seas?
Yes, this was the first bottle drive. We are planning to do more bottle drive later down in the year. We're planning to do it every quarter. So this was our first quarter, so the next quarter would be about, that is about July?
Yes.
June, July, yeah. And the next one will be September, and then the other is in December. Dates for these are still to be determined.
Okay, good stuff. Yeah. So what happens to the various types of bottles once they have been collected?
So we partnered with Admirals.
Okay.
So Admirals would do the crushing and shredding of these bottles, and I believe he does shipping as well. He shipped out the crushed pieces.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, so there was a competition involved apparently with these bottles. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, so the whole bottle drive was basically a competition where first prize got $200, second prize was $150, and the third prize was $100. So we haven't disclosed the winners as yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's still to be sorted out.
Okay, well, you answered that question, so we don't know who the winners are. So do you know when you're going to announce the winners?
Very soon.
Very soon, so no date?
No date as
Okay.
We don't know if the winners just now.
Well, definitely before the next bottle drive.
Yes, definitely before the next bottle drive.
All right, so now I have to ask, obviously when you're talking about cleaning the environment, keeping the coast clean and everything like that, you have a range of options in terms of projects that, you know, it doesn't have to be a bottle drive, it could be other things. Why was the bottle drive so important to you?
So the bottle drive was important because of when we do our beach cleanups, right? We found a lot of plastic bottles, or plastic waste, especially along the coast of St. Kitts and Nevis. So that is the reason, hence why we push for this bottle drive.
So you focused on that specifically?
Basically, we were trying to eliminate the use of single-use plastics, basically.
Okay, so that ties into that.
Yeah.
Do you find that they create a lot of problems for, let's say, organisms or even beach users? Is that what you found?
Yes, single-use plastics, especially, they have impacts on the marine life, especially turtles, fishes, and that's the thing with those being impacted. We as humans, when we eat these organisms, we also get impacted by the single-use plastics.
Yeah,
because it's in their system already.
Yes, so it's in their system, so we'll get it into our systems as well.
That's alarming to me, and it would have been more alarming had I not known that before. There was a documentary that I watched when I saw that. And sometimes the layers of plastic that are on the sea, they're somewhat invisible to the naked eye, but they're still there. They get ingested by marine life, fish and all that, so you consume that when you eat them. So this drive is definitely very important.
Right.
Very important. It's a very good initiative. We're going to continue talking with you about it when we come back. Stay tuned, everyone.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children. Settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Shake. Drop to the ground and take a little cover under a table or strong furniture. Kneel. Bend your head close to your knees. Hold on to a table leg or desk, please. Hand behind your head, protect your neck with your arm. Face away from windows, you must understand. If you don't have a shelter to hang on to, remain in a place till the shaking's through now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave tsunami, wave tsunami, wave tsunami. Move away from doorways, windows and shelves. Heavy objects could drop. You could damage yourself. Cabinet and bookcases may also fall. Light fixtures and objects mounted on the walls. And if caught outside, find an open space. Debris from buildings may fly in your face. Kneel or sit on the ground. Cover your head and remember every word that I said. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Tsunami, tsunami, tsunami. Drop. Everybody now. Drop. I wanna see you now. Cover your head, drop. Say everybody now. Tsunami. I want you put up all your hands. Tsunami. I want you put up all your flags. Tsunami. 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 Do not go home without permission. Stay and wait for help and instructions. Do not go down by the sea to watch the action. Just to talk about what has happened. In science lab, chemicals may drop. Exit only after shaking has stopped. Do not panic, everything will be fine. Don't use the phone line at this time. Shake, let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake, let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold, stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake, let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake, let me see you shake like earthquake now. Tsunami, tsunami, tsunami.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, everyone. We are speaking with Tchaikovsky York, project coordinator at St. Kitts and Nevis Clean Seas. What we want to know now, Tchaikovsky, is more about the mission of Clean Seas.
All right, so the whole mission behind Clean Seas is to reduce plastic waste around St. Kitts and Nevis, and by extension, the wider Caribbean, because we're trying to extend this to the different Caribbean countries. Yes.
How's that been?
It's kind of been a challenge in getting that done to get persons on board. However, with our organization, other organization, the CYEN, the Caribbean Youth Environment Network, we hoping that the other chapters in the other countries would join with us and push forward on this initiative.
Indeed, sounds great, and it's possible.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We were talking also about recycling, so I'm going to throw this question out there. Do you think if we put recycle bins close to the sea where people normally go have picnics and stuff, do you think it will encourage them to place the bottles where they should be placed?
We hope that it would encourage them too, but with the culture that we have here in St. Kitts and Nevis, it would be an uphill task. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but it will be a task for us to adapt that into our culture here in St. Kitts and Nevis, because basically, on the average, we would just go to the beach and we don't have anywhere to throw our garbage. We just leave them on the beach, and throw them down anywhere. That is, close by, which is sad, but
very sad.
That's the culture of how we do things here, and that's the whole, as a mission about Clean Seas. We're trying to change the culture here in St. Kitts and Nevis about how they dispose of their waste. You understand? We're trying to, in putting down garbage bin around the beaches, I think that would be a great idea. I think we have pushed for that to start, but we haven't get the support to get that started as yet. So. Yeah.
But I think humans are pretty adaptable, right? And I think if something is enforced, like taking your recyclable bags to the supermarket, I think it can work because it has worked. It's proven to work in other countries.
Yes,
as they'd be like, no more plastic. If you see with plastic, you're going to be fine. And once we hear fine, we don't do anything that will cause us to be fined. So I think, is there any way that Clean Seas can get anything written into law maybe to help?
Yes, we could. But this would be mostly taken up by the Ministry of the Department of Environment. Yes, so we would have to push the Department of Environment to push this into the legislation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the interim, what we need to enforce, of course, is social responsibility, personal responsibility.
Correct.
And that's the thing. You are project coordinator. I think I'm going to also designate you culture changer, because having to, get people to change their behavior somewhat. It's really simple. You take something to the beach, you take it up with you. We're just so used to letting other people pick up our garbage, so it's just the way that it is. In any event, in terms of your role as project coordinator, can you shed some light on that? What specifically are your tasks? Unless you've said them before.
So my task basically is to coordinate everything that is happening, all the activities that we are doing, make sure everything is on point to a T, basically, and to make sure our sponsors is pleased with what we are doing, basically. Yeah.
So you've got sponsors, you've got corporate support, so there's light.
Yes.
Awesome.
Do you work alone or do you have a team?
We have a team.
Okay.
So this team is made up of persons from different organizations, so such as the SDC, that's the Sustainable Destination Council, that's with tourism. The Angelique Dance Company, yes. We also have, what's that called? Sorry.
Welcome back.
Yes, we'll come back to that. What else? Leaving my head now.
Okay,
well, the clean seas are clearing your mind.
Yeah. sorry.
No, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. So CYE and Ripple Institute also are part of it, are part of our group. The IW ECHO, who is our sponsor, and also Department of Youth.
Lovely.
Yes.
So can you tell the general public how they can support Clean Seas in turning the tide on plastic?
So, to support us, you can go to our Facebook page, which is the St. Kitts and Nevis Clean Seas. You can go there, you can just send us a message and we will respond to you and show us your interest in whatever activities that we are doing there. Yes.
And let's talk about the plastic repurposing contest.
Yes, so now that is ongoing, it's open, so persons can well, the whole idea of this repurposing plastic is to have persons have creative ways into reusing plastic waste, basically. We doing this initiative on a backyard gardening basis, because we do have a backyard gardening Facebook page running right now, and it's a project running actually. So we encouraging persons to use plastic waste and integrating it into the backyard gardening aspect of life. Yes,
I like that. Longevity.
Very much. So is there a deadline for the submission?
Yes, so the deadline for this submission will be the 31st of March.
Okay.
Yes, 31st of March is our deadline.
Okay, and are there any other events that we should be aware of from
this weekend? We will be having a series of beach cleanups. Yes. There are about 12 beach cleanups that we are doing, beaches that we are doing, and we encourage persons to sign up. You can go to our Facebook page and you can sign up there. You'll find a link to these beach cleanups, and you sign up, you register, and you'll be good to go.
Good stuff.
Thank you for stopping by and sharing all this information with us. We've been speaking with Tchaikovsky York of St. Kitts and Nevis Clean Seas. It's been a pleasure. Stay tuned, everyone.
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll out, yeah. 'Cause no man's alone. Do what's right, alright. 'Cause I love you, brother, my sister. And we're in this together, my sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
Disney Conservation is committed to saving wildlife and building a global community inspired to protect the magic of nature. Each year, the Disney Conservation Fund recognizes passionate individuals and teams dubbed Disney Conservation Heroes, who are working to save wildlife and engage their communities in conservation solutions. The St. Kitts Sea Turtle Monitoring Network announced that one of our very own, Theophilus Taylor of Newton Ground, was honored as a 2021 Disney Conservation Hero for his efforts as a senior sea turtle technician. Today we have the pleasure of welcoming Theophilus Taylor to Good Morning SKN to learn more about this. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm okay.
Well, let's start with this. How did you feel knowing that you were honored as a Disney Conservation Hero?
Well, I'm feeling very, very, very multiplied by very happy. Happy multiplied by happy. I'm feeling great.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So I would like to know, what is it that you receive as a prize or trophy?
What I receive?
Yeah, as the prize or trophy?
Me ain't get no surprise.
No, as the prize.
Oh, what I would want to get?
No, what did you get? Was it a trophy?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
He got the honor and he got the title.
Okay.
Not yet.
And that's so humbling, I imagine, to have your work recognized in that way.
Okay.
So I understand why you feel very, very happy. I can't even say it like you. Multiplied to infinity.
Multiply happy by happy.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So why did you previously catch turtles? And how big was the largest one, if you remember at all?
Well, I used to be a fisherman, not all like now. So I'm a part-time fisherman, still go at the beach and do other etc. things around fishes and species. But I used to catch turtle for a living.
Okay.
Big and large and different type of turtle what we have here around in our area. I used to do it for a living at the Sandy Point Landing area named Pump Bay. Then Dr. Stewart and her team used to come there, and weekend when we started the turtles, to get a sample of the turtle, like the blood, a piece of the liver, heart, or whatever parts you want. So once we butcher them there, she'll come and collect what she wants, and then after that she start to explain to me, these species are very slow growing species.
Okay.
And I would have to slow down on them. I was very feeling angry, but anyhow, I listened to her, she talked to me very nice, and I work with her, and then she offered me a job. The first job she offered me, that's where the sugar industry just closed. I used to work in the field in the sugar industry, used to operate a loader, a machine. Then afterward, the first work I do with her is the night job, monitoring the leatherback. And it was nice, important, and very intelligent. it was nice and experiencely, and I had full education getting it there at night with the leatherback.
Wow.
Nesting at the beach. And the first beach he came in at night was Keys. And that's a big nesting beach in St. Kitts. The capital of St. Kitts nesting beach with leatherback is Keys.
Keys, yeah.
Keys is very grateful with leatherback. No maybe about that. And then I work with her and learned a lot of things and that and so on and so on. And so I continue from night walking to day patrolling.
Okay.
So we know how you changed to helping the St. Kitts Sea Turtle Monitoring Network. You actually just said that.
Yes.
And I love that change because, you were angry at first and you admit that, but then it led to something else, which shows how, your ability to work with someone and change a little bit of who you are led you to be here today as a Disney conservation hero. And I'm so grateful that you are.
Mm-hmm. So can you tell us what do you do as a research assistant?
Well, when the night shift when the laying season is not in, like now the leatherback is just approaching like later in this month.
Okay.
But I'm doing monitoring now still for the leatherback to begin. All totally at night, but we monitor the leatherback at night most likely because they're very difficult to find their eggs and the nest, and the inhabitation is disgusting. So we got to be there on the beach with them. But in the day, the monitoring in the day, I alone go on the beach. And the hawksbill and the green lay at nights. So I patrol the beach in the daytime, monitor it, and look for the nests. I can't give you the amount on it because sometimes there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or anything, but I do the monitoring.
Okay.
So when I walk on the beach and I get the nest them, I count them, and then I walk on them with like this. If I go in that way, I put a stake, one, and mark up the bam bam. When I go down there with the nest, I mark it number 2. And then with number 3, I make 3. But on the pipe where I'm going to mark the nest with, I put the variety of the turtle, the nature of the turtle like on it. Like if it's a hawksbill, I put on HB. If it's a green, I write on the whole word green, and a number and a date.
Okay.
So in 2 months' time, I'll still be working in the area, and I'll be checking those nests and to see hatching progress and everything.
Okay.
And when the 2 months up, that is 60 days, I would go back on the same beach and dug them up, see what's going wrong with the nest, see how much hatch out, because it's easy to count when they hatch. The shell is divided in 2, the hatching part divided in 2. Piece on the top and piece at the bottom. So we know how to count the top piece as 1, the bottom piece, that's the whole, that's 1, and we put them aside and we get them count and everything. So I know how much hatch from how much unhatched.
Okay.
And I count the difference of them. We have some unhatched. We have 3 stages, I think. We have yolkless, novi development, and dead hatching. So I know all of those type of in the nest, what goes on in there. Okay. So when I put them aside and I count them, I would know what happened to that one. Peep and dead means it come out the shell a little, but it dead. It didn't survive.
Okay.
Yeah, dead hatching is come out the shell completely, and dead in the nest. He ain't gonna come out.
Okay.
And the other one is no development. The egg inside have no development of a young turtle, no assistance to bring no nature of turtle in life.
Well, this is really technical work.
Yep.
So I'm glad that you're shedding light on it for us. We'll be back to talk with you more in a moment. Stay tuned, everyone.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man gone jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now, but my education on hold. How could I let this happen? Don't let this happen to you. Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content. That's why I am salt smart.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
You're watching Good Morning SKN. We are speaking with Mr. Theophilus Taylor, who recently was honored as one of the 2021 Disney's Conservation Heroes. This was for Theophilus' efforts as a senior sea turtle technician. So, Mr. Taylor, we were talking about your research, but now I see that there's a camp that you run as well. So what do you teach the children at the camp when they come?
This is a very important one. When I go to the camp at children camp time, at any time around the area, I tell them, when they go at the beach and they saw these kind, I had to demonstrate what they're looking for on the sand, coral with. So there's sometimes they say a tractor come up out the water because they see the thing, the coral track. So in my village and different area, they say, some of them know because I carry my grandchildren at the beach, so they know. So when they go back to school or class, they tell them what their grandfather showed them and so. So in my village and certain areas, a lot of people know the tracks. They'll call me and give me a phone call and tell me, well, a turtle nest there last night, they see a turtle nest and whatnot and what. If the children ask them where the beach, they ain't got to show me the spot. Just tell me the name of the beach. And you tell me the name of the beach, I'm going to find it. I have no problem finding the eggs. I'm exporting that. I ain't showing out what. I'm exporting finding the eggs, especially the hawksbill and the green are good in that. Very, very, very good.
Okay.
And then I would tell them, when you go on the beach and you see young turtle, like some others was doing in my village at a time, take the young turtle and stone in one another.
Ooh, not nice.
And when they get back to the village, they tell me, oh, we met some young turtle, but somebody fling one after me, I fling back one after somebody and all that. I said, no. You want to do anything? Hold it in your hand, you ain't have no blood, but put it to the water and you're going to start to swim. The little boy said, I told them, sir. And they start pitching them after one another and there was everything, but I tell them in the class now in school, do not do that. And if they see a nest, anything with eggs and they ain't covered properly, the most you all could do, put some sand on it and come up in my village and tell me, and I'll go down and check it and I'll make a better preparation by digging other depths of hole and remove them, call it excavate.
Okay.
This is so very important because you rightly said you have to learn how to sensitize people to the importance of turtles.
So they were stoning one another with the youngs.
Wow. I'm glad that you were able to.
They didn't know better.
They didn't know, but well, now a lot of people.
Some of them bring them up in the village, so they're going to wear them. I said, no. I started to take about 6 farms, two guys, put them in a little cooler and carry them back to the water. I had to use my trans, go right back up bed the same day. And put them, although we didn't release them in the day, I had to release them because they was nearly staggering, for they had them down there and racing them on this shore, which was bad. They didn't know better.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
So my village kids them know a lot about the young hatchling now, because I went to Newton Gun School with Dr. Stewart, and we had some talks on there and some different activities. And I went to the Sandy Point School and telling them about all these things and different activities about the young.
Okay. Oh, that's good indeed. Would you say that you're making better use of your time now since you've become...
Oh, yes, I'm doing some farming and I'm working on the turtle, St. turtle, Manitain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, the Manitain is very good. It gave me some knowledge and experience, and it helped me to bring back, I'm helping to bring back the species more upward.
Okay, so you're rebuilding the population.
Because once you see we get a couple nests with youngs and you go back to the water, we know only 1 out of 100 might live, might survive, but we try and we best, and I enjoy me because I was a fisherman. I used to go out there. I know what's happening out there. I know everything because I don't under the water with them, but I know the danger these species just be in.
Very important word.
But I don't fishing now.
Yeah,
I'm fishing on the shore alone, shoreline with this cast net, but not boating. I don't know no boating now.
No, okay. So what advice would you give to persons who are illegally catching turtles?
Well, I would warn that person is not catching time. It doesn't matter, you could be my brother, my family, and you catch that turtle and I find out, whether somebody come and tell me, or I see you, I'm going to carry it further to somebody who is bigger than I. You're not supposed to do it. And we have fellows in my village and other village who does do that, catch turtle out the season. Very, very bad. And I always tell them, a female turtle come on shore to nest, to multiply. A male turtle does not come on the shore unless somebody catch it in a trap and bring it or spare it. It's all female coming out the water to nest, to multiply. So you don't have the nature of them.
Yeah, because you're doing what you can to ensure the population thrives.
Let me get the population, because I used to witness some fellas come up from the best shore with some small little turtle, just go with 25 pounds, 30 pounds and all that. They have no time to grow. So I warning them. I say, yo, I got to stop this or hide it, because once I see it, me ain't gonna touch all you. I will just report it to somebody bigger. That's my intention and my input.
Yes, and very good work indeed, sir.
Yeah, I love the drive.
I could imagine, as a tourist, if I were to come here and I were to go snorkeling and I'm looking and I'm seeing all these turtles out there, I would feel very good. So you're helping the tourism economy as well.
Situation. Sometimes I get hatching like this, like the most I had was one. We had one, me and you had one together? What was 180 something or 60 something, 165 or so? One how much? 84. Hear that? That's a nest.
184.
Hatching 184.
Wow.
Hatching. Because the female that do the nesting, what actually happened? They ain't got no special number to lay, like they lay 150 everybody. Some lay one this, one that, and different activity numbers. And then you have some would, at the last of the laying for the season, it might not lay 100. It might lay about 69 or 70 or 75. But the last for the season, it never lay over 100. So when you get to a nest where it lay last night and it have in 100, you could tell yourself, well, this turtle is not coming back for this season. The younger eggs you have in for the other season, but the female always have in eggs, but they're by stage.
Okay.
Mr. Taylor, I have to tell you, you have been educating me, you've been educating Kortensia, I'm certain, and you've been educating our viewers. And we want to thank you, and we can definitely see why you have been honored 2021 Disney Conservation Hero. Congratulations to you, and thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Thanks.
We'll be back with more Good Morning SKN in a moment. Stay tuned.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to Wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is now time to loosen up. As we do this, we will be talking about movies that just don't get old no matter how many times we would have watched them.
I see. Loosen up. Oh, okay. So I thought you were going to start. You see, I'm drawing blanks because it's like, maybe I'm getting old. I don't know what it is. All right, let's talk. Movies. What's your favorite that doesn't get old?
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Yeah, and the favorite part of that, you know what it is, right?
No.
Okay, so I have a few favorite parts, but my favorite part is when they got to the Bronx and everybody just stole everything and they were wanting
Arsenio Hall.
They seen everybody in gold and all kind of stuff. So they ripped off their suitcases. And the future king remained so humble. It's like he didn't even care to run after them and get back his stuff. He was just like, okay, they can take that. Even the apartment that they took with the shape of somebody that was killed in it, you know, the
Yes, I remember that. The outline
and the rats
was on the
and
floor.
yeah, he was just so humble.
He was just so humble. This is what it means to come to America? Is this what it means to come to America?
Come to America rich, get robbed, and still be humble.
Oh, whoa. Wow. So very interesting.
All for love. Because he was not going to marry her. He was not going to marry her.
Okay, so this is the experience. Those of you who have not been to America and you go to America, that's the first thing you should expect if you end up in what? The Bronx in 1980 something?
No, because
that seemed like it was
you know what? He pulled up looking a type of way, so he drew attention to himself. So I think that's why the onlookers or the homeless persons were attracted to him, because they were like, he looks rich, he looks like he has it, so maybe we can borrow some of his stuff.
Interesting stuff. Okay, all right. Well, I've got a few movies. Yes, number one on my list of movies.
Not Titanic, please.
We're gonna go green for this one. We're gonna go green. We're gonna go to Shrek. Does not get old. Shrek, all Shreks.
Well, we saw
there is a very colorful ogre, and in Eddie Murphy fashion, since you just mentioned
Eddie
him
Murphy
for coming
again, yeah?
to America.
Donkey.
Oh,
Donkey
so funny.
Donkey is the ish.
So we've got Mike Myers. We've got Mike Myers as Shrek. We've got Cameron Diaz as the voice of Fiona, the princess. We've got Eddie Murphy as the infamous Donkey. And I have to tell you, that donkey looked like Eddie Murphy.
It does.
No, seriously. You have to look at it.
Yeah.
It looked like Eddie Murphy. Like, seriously. So I loved that. I loved it because it was just so... It was a good mix of fairy tales that came together. The three little... I'm getting tongue-tied talking about Shrek.
I know.
The three little
Pinocchio,
pigs.
everybody's
Pinocchio. Yeah, it was great. It was great. All right, and you?
My next favorite movie would be Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm
Johnny
trying to
Depp.
remember if it's 1 or 2, where my favorite part is when they shot a soldier. Make a note of that man's bravery. Like, he just got shot and that's it. That's it. So you see all this, man.
Oh, it took me a while to watch this movie.
Yeah. The last one was fun too.
It took me a while to watch this movie. I guess it took me a while because I'm thinking, okay, we've got Pirates of the Caribbean. Where are my black people? That was my initial thought.
Calypso was in there.
As in dominant.
We had a few, because I don't
characters.
think black people thought being pirates maybe were cool. Maybe not.
Depends on which part of the globe you are. We'll leave it there for now. All right. So I'm still going green. I'm going green. The other one, the green guy. Let me see if you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hulk.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the infamous.
The original Hulk. Okay.
That movie was funny. Well, the series was funny. How we just used to run on the sound effect.
When you get.
No, this is the Hulk I'm talking about.
Nah, I mean, Edward Norton was a good Hulk. That's the last one that I knew. But seriously, the original Hulk, I gotta say. And no matter what he was wearing, didn't it ever strike you as odd that
it tore the same place?
Not only did it tear the same place, but this was always covered.
Yeah. But
no matter what he was wearing.
Yeah, below is always covered, even in this one. And it surprised me of the tears, how the pants just tear evenly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the things you figure out when you're older, but you love it at the time when you're watching movies. Got any more?
Yeah, the Marvel editions. I love, my favorite Avenger, I would say, is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah, so I will watch it over and over, just like how I will watch Pirates of the Caribbean over and over and over. Same thing I do with Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah, but I love the entire Marvel universe, so yeah, but Iron Man would be my favorite character.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
Iron Man. Yeah, I love that movie as well, gotta say. And I don't know if I love it because of the action or because of the architecture. Have you seen his house? Wow.
Yeah, oh my gosh, lovely. It hurt my heart, although I know it's a movie when they mashed that thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It was just so great. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. Awesome.
Yeah, but who's the star? Robert Downey Jr., the boss
Iron Man.
The boss man. And he just walks around. He's humble, but he still walks around cocky. Like he's dressed up Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark, yeah.
Well, you know, I'm going to bring my black people out here. So you saw the clip earlier, Bad Boys. Give me some Martin Lawrence, give me some Will Smith, give me some great on-screen chemistry, because this is another one of my favorite movies. Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Awesome stuff.
Even when they got old.
Even when they got old, you call Will Smith old?
And a little ticker. No. Okay, even when they aged and got a little ticker, they were still bad. They were still bad, yeah.
Okay, there's hope. All right, what else do you like?
Eddie Murphy's got a next one.
Oh, Eddie Murphy's starring today.
Is it Beverly Hills Cop?
Beverly Hills Cop. Oh.
How you just parked the car in there?
Beverly Hills Cop. Yes. There was something. Was it 48 Hours or something like that, or was that a remake of it? I don't remember. Yeah, but Beverly Hills Cop, yeah. Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, that's.
He was an obnoxious cop in that movie, I gotta say.
Hey, it was a cool.
Violating all the rules, yeah.
Got thrown out the glass.
If you asked me for my favorite song, I would have given you Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy sang "Party All the Time." Did you know that Eddie Murphy was a singer?
No.
Who knows that Eddie Murphy was a singer? Okay, great. Eddie Murphy. I came across this video on YouTube. Yeah. Although we're not talking about his singing skills.
Even Anthony knows that, so how come I don't know that?
I don't know how come you don't know that. Maybe you were too busy in Beverly Hills watching it all the time. I don't know. You know? Yeah. Party all the time. Check it out on YouTube. It's there. It's like, whoa, Eddie Murphy got a voice. Party all the time. That's going to be our theme song, but yeah.
We party all the time.
Could you imagine if you turn on the TV and you hear party all the time at 8 o'clock in the morning?
You just party all the time.
Nobody's going to be doing work.
So, your next movie?
My next movie, and this list was in random order, so if you've got the clip to that movie, you can bring it up, because honestly, let's see what that is. My next favorite movie, there were a couple. I think The Dirty Dozen was one of them.
I'm trying to remember that movie. I don't think...
The Dirty Dozen.
So
the Dirty Dozen. You see that guy? Okay.
Is it a comedy?
Third row. No, it's not a comedy at all.
Okay.
That's Charles Bronson.
Third row. The second one from my left?
Right. I think that's Charles Bronson.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Charles Bronson?
It looks like
Doesn't look like he's in that. No, he's not in that. The one that I saw, which was, it was in black and white, so I don't know if this is a remake of it. It was Charles Bronson, and yeah, it was, bunch of guys going to war.
So you have the vintage one.
Yeah, I like vintage.
And you know what's the next movie that's good too? Rambo.
You like Rambo?
Yeah.
You are a Stallone girl.
Not really, but the
Rambo.
The action that you thought was real action. You actually thought he was killing people back then. Oh my God, that.
And you like that?
No, I thought it was sad, but as I grew older.
You like the killing?
No. No. I like the action.
Okay, just clarifying. Just clarifying.
No.
All right. So I think that's it. I don't think I have any more favorite movies to share with you guys today.
No.
But if you want to get a glimpse into my world, we'll talk about Garfield next time. Yeah.
That's
lazy,
the cartoon.
Fat lazy cat.
Eats lasagna and pizza. Oh my God.
All right, guys. So that takes us to the end of this segment, but we'll be back in a flash for more. Stay tuned.
I'm here to say kids, Nevis, with the name from us I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one for all. St. Kitts Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface or the places to go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first and boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, sanitize, observe the protocols all about. Be wise, mask up, roll out, sanitize. Me family fitting boat and you.
Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kititian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love think it's bad. Easy no man.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get Salt Smart.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me
Let
go!
go what? Yeah, let's see where we at. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
Every day mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? Sometimes I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. The St. Kitts Nevis Health Promotion Unit recently held a salt-free dish challenge for restaurants and food vendors. This was the perfect opportunity for these businesses to join the national fight to reduce the incidence of non-communicable diseases among the population. Today, Mr. William Chen, technical expert with the Health Promotion Unit and the project manager of the Chronic Disease Metabolic Project, is here to present the winners of this challenge, their prizes. But before we present the prizes, there are just a few questions you'd like to ask Mr. Chen. So can you give us some insight into the judging process that took place?
Okay, this is a salt-free competition, digital salt competition. So basically, the Ministry of Health invite the food vendors and restaurants in the federation to create a salt-free dish. So basically, the team, they go on a bus. They went on a bus actually, and they went on a bus to to each contestant to test their dishes, and then they judging their dish they create.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Yes. So you got a bit of a field trip, and then you got to eat afterwards.
I really hope that I can be there, but I had a health screening, so
so you missed it.
I missed it.
Oh, well, that was important still.
Yeah.
So.
But I heard that today we're going to have the first place dish, so probably we have a chance to test it.
Taste it, yeah. Good stuff.
We are going to have a bit of a taste test, indeed. So, is there anything particular about ITAL Creations dish that stood out in the judging?
Excuse me?
The judging for ITAL Creations dish. Do you know of anything particular about that?
Not really, but I know that the first place and the second place, the score is very close.
Okay. Yeah. And we're going to get to taste it, guys. Ooh, all right. So, Mr. Chen, at this point, we're going to turn it over to you as we invite you to present the prizes to the winners.
Okay, no problem. So we started with the first?
Yes.
Okay, so the first prize goes to ITAL Creations.
Blessings.
Congrats.
So let's do this.
Thank you.
So the first winner is ITAL Creations, and they get a certificate of winning the first place, and also 250 cash prize.
Give thanks.
And also, this is the weight scale for the first place winner. This one.
Blessings.
Yeah. Okay, and of course, as promised, your dish, the dish that you create on 17 March, the salt-free competition, it will goes into Inya Kitchen cookbook.
Okay.
Oh, blessing.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the first place. And then, would you like to say something?
Yes, it's what a great opportunity to take part in the no salt competition. This is really my thing, so I really enjoy it. The dish really was very special. Brown rice and quinoa mixed with kale, some chickpeas stewed in pumpkin sauce, and some fried plantain and salad. Very delicious and very nice. Give thanks.
Alrighty.
Okay, then we're gonna present the second place, which is Kitchen Hill.
Yeah, nice. Farm to table.
This is the prize for the second place. And the second place got 150 cash. And also the token from Ministry of Health. Thank you. Would you also like to say something?
Just to say thanks and to the Ministry of Health and NASA Foundation. Saying thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ready.
Okay, then we're going to announce the third place. So the third one is Soup Cafe. Actually, today we have two third place. So.
Oh, you know, Mom.
I would just like to say thank you for this opportunity, and it was a really great experience.
This is the prize for you. The third prize, get $100 cash from ICDF. Thank you. And there's another third place. Goes to White Castle Snaky.
Oh, that's where it all from.
Also, the third place got $100 easy from ICDF as well. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, so congratulations to all of our winners. We get to taste first place dish soon, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back in a moment.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms,
you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
It is taste test time. The best part of the show for me. This big smile indicates it all. So you're watching Good Morning SKN, and we're joined by the owner of ITAL Creations, Judah Farai, the winner of the Salt-Free Dish Challenge organized by the St. Kitts Health Promotion Unit. And as I said before, we now have the pleasure of tasting the dish that won first place prize. So Judah,
blessings.
What is on the menu here?
Well, we have here brown rice and quinoa mixed with some kale, some chickpeas stewed pumpkin sauce, some salad, and some fried plantain.
All right. Yeah. Of course, Mr. Chen, you're not left out at all because you're tasting it with us.
Looking forward to it.
This was all your idea. Oh, before I say
and
that,
complement to the juice is moringa with guinea grass with a little lemon. Give a lot of energy and refreshing. Yeah.
So no sugar.
No sugar.
I might need this in my morning tea.
No sugar and no salt. This sounding good. This sounding
good. Are we ready?
We are ready. And look, Jamie, look at you with your sustainable fork.
Yes, I do have a sustainable fork.
Yeah. Enjoy.
You taste all the flavors that are coming out.
The seasoning give the flavor. Yeah.
So folks, we really don't need salt in life.
I love the chickpeas.
We have the seasoning here in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the plantain give the little sweetness between. Yeah.
And you made your own vinaigrette as well?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is nice. The flavors come together well.
Yes.
It's all from the ITAL farm.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, so it's all local as well?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Guys,
so folks, eat local.
Yes.
Not just that.
Definitely.
Judah.
Even my top one to eat. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, this is so good, guys.
You don't need salt.
Don't need sugar.
Don't need sugar.
So Judah, let's talk about this. When you heard about this challenge, did you think it was difficult for you to pull off, or?
No, it was not difficult because that is something I love to do.
Okay.
I cook with salt and I cook without salt, depending on the dish. Because salt is actually a preservative or it's like a seasoning, but what people do, they go over the board with the salt. Salt was to be like a flavor, to flavor your food, not to go over. Because salt have sodium, and the more that you use, you can be addicted.
Yeah,
when you get addicted, you want to use more. You can't, you get out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
want
I've
to try
been
my
eating,
drink.
I know, right? Because I've been eating so much and I need to wash it down.
Cheers. Oh my God. This is
Lovely.
refreshing.
This is,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
This is nice. Moringa and guinea grass.
Wow.
Very refreshing.
Wow. That's all I gotta say, guys.
You don't need sugar and the lime.
The smell
Yeah.
of it.
Give that touch.
And the smell of
cake.
it.
Yes.
Absolutely refreshing.
Yes.
So I'm refreshed for the day.
You're refreshed.
Thank you, Mr. Farah.
You refresh with the moringa, because moringa cure what you and the disease, and you're putting back all the nutrients, everything your body needs with it in your body from the moringa.
So is this something that you make every day, this juice?
Every single day.
Okay, so this is
also
something.
put moringa in the salad too. Even the moringa flowers. And that vitalize your body.
Wow.
Energy to
So
go
people,
throughout the day.
the earth has it all. We do not need to add much of the man-made ingredients that can cause the diseases that we pick up as we go through
high blood
life.
pressure and all those
Yeah.
things. And
True.
heart disease and so.
And great initiative by the St. Kitts Health Promotion Unit as well. So thank you for organizing it. Thank you, of course, for coming and sharing with us what you've prepared. Congratulations.
Lovely, my pleasure. Give thanks.
For your
Give
first
thanks.
prize as well.
Give thanks.
All right, we'll be back with more Good Morning SKN in a moment. Stay tuned.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16, and your daughter at 13. Two gyal a look me, but me no inna that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help, let me go.
Let go what? Yeah, let's see what really happened. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492. Special Victims Unit 662-7077. Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN right here on Studio 327. It's Hump Day. We said that earlier and it still is Hump Day. It's going to be Hump Day all day. This is the middle of the week. It's the hump that we all need a little bit of a push to get over. For us, that push usually takes the form of FUN, fun. So today, Kortensia and I will be challenging ourselves to solve some riddles, and we are inviting you all to play along with us and leave us a comment with what you think the answers are. So, can we get started?
Ooh, look at this. Looks like Joker and the
so
the Riddler? The Riddler
Yeah,
from Batman.
so
See,
many questions.
movies, Batman.
So many questions. All right, Kortensia, you go.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I came alive with the wind. What am I? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is rough.
Corn?
The wind? Fire?
Ears of corn? That's all I thought about, but I'm hearing no.
Wow.
An echo?
Oh.
Speak without a mouth, hear without ears. The echo hears. Interesting. I have no
Yeah, because it comes
body.
back, I guess. But I come alive with the wind. Hey.
I'm still gonna stick to my ears of corn. Just blows in the wind and you hear it, right? It has. Yeah. All right. Next. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. Guys at home, I hope you're having better luck than we are.
I know.
I really do hope you're having better luck than we are.
I know.
Kortensia, you get one guess.
Canned food?
Because of the reference to expire. That's canned food. I'm quick when I'm thin.
Oh.
Wow. Interesting.
These riddles are tougher than we thought. I would have never thought of a candle.
I'm probably going to be grateful that I don't have kindergartners here because they might have gotten it. All right, let's take a look at the other one.
I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? A state? Terrible. A pond? Oh my God. New York?
Can I say that one again? I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish.
A continent?
What am I?
Oh my, a pond. I have
A pond doesn't have
fish.
Cities.
Oh my God.
This is the part where I just say, hey, show me the answer. Like I say, show me the money.
A map? No. Wow. These riddles are really...
Now I get it.
Riddlelessly hard.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is the other one.
What is seen in the middle of March and April that can be seen at the beginning or end of either month? What is seen in the middle of March and that can be seen at the beginning or... Wow. Numbers? 15th?
A new moon, which doesn't make any sense to me. Wow. Okay.
A kick? A K?
Yay! We are not getting any of these right.
Oh! Ja! The letter R. M-A-R-C-H-A-P-R-I-L. This is our real faces.
The look on my face.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Rough.
That's the equivalent of a blank look, right? That's as close as I get to it. What is this? We're
Jamie,
overthinking
the
these
beast
things.
would have us for dinner.
I think I like multiple choice games. Can we segue into multiple choice? All right, give us the next one, please. Guys at home, I hope you're doing better than we are.
You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk. But when you look again, you don't see a single person on that boat. Why? It's a mirage?
Because they're boat test dummies? I don't know. What are we going to say here?
The boat turned somewhere. The boat changed directions.
Because you were dreaming?
We went snorkeling, me and Jamie.
And all the people got off and decided to go snorkeling as well?
The boat is now on the horizon, so they're too far out for us to see the people.
No, we're doing this to wow. Kortensia, how are we looking?
Zeros.
We're tied. Awesome. What?
What? Oh my God, who would have guessed that they got married on the boat? These...
almighty sound
You
effect
don't see a
god,
single
please.
person on the boat. Why?
Let's go with this one. Maybe we'll get better luck. What disappears as soon as you say its name?
Clarique.
Well, technically, Clarique is not an it.
But he disappears.
He's a very good tech guy here at Studio 327, so I don't think that he disappears either. So we're going to try again. What disappears as soon as you say its name? Let's try again.
What disappears as soon as he says his name? Wind? A wind? A tree?
Silence. That's what they said. Silence. We got help here because obviously we're struggling. We're on crutches right now.
Oh my God.
Wow. Silence disappears as soon as you say silence. That depends because I taught, and if you said silence, normally it would linger.
How many letters are in the alphabet?
Pets.
56.
What? 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 26? Kortensia.
It just had to be funny. Well, I can't get editing right today.
Not even if you count common letters do you get 56.
Listen, I'm doubling it. I'm tripling it, okay? And I'm taking away some.
Oh my God.
Listen. We were being too serious, so I had to come in with a joke, okay? Our faces was not nice for television, so I had to come in with a joke, right? It worked. 56.
Oh boy. I think we said 26. I think we got this. We're talking about the English alphabet, right?
We got it wrong anyway.
There are 11. What was that again? Let me read that again. There are 11 letters in the word alphabet.
You see these things?
In the alphabet.
This is why we had to laugh, because you see our faces now? 56.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Should have been 56. So that way, if we're gonna count 11, hey, it might as well be 56. First you eat them, then you get eaten. What?
The stomach. The stomach.
You eat the stomach?
No, first you eat them and then you get eaten.
Yeah, you eat them.
An animal that can squeeze you to death. A lion.
No, we're overthinking again. Go with something that makes absolutely
Skittles.
no sense.
56 letters. Alphabet.
Go with something that makes absolutely no sense. If it makes no sense, you might get it right.
Oh my God.
You eat them first, and then you're eaten.
I don't know. A shark? A fish hook. See, I was close. A shark. Oh my God. Just think
My
about
face
56.
right now literally requires some stars to be going around my head like what?
A fish hook. These riddles are
Let's
hard.
go. Get the other one. Get the other one. Get the other one. This is painful. This is painful. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand?
What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand? 56 letters of the alphabet. Man, these things are hard.
Let me see. Can I see that question again? Let's see the question. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand? How about this? I'll let you know what I'd like to hold in both hands. The questions that you came up with. So I could see. I don't know what you can hold. You can hold your left hand in your left hand, but you can't.
You can hold your
left.
right hand in your left hand, but you can't hold your left hand in your left hand. That's why I said 56. Because these riddles are hard.
Left hand.
Right hand in your
Left hand.
but we only got one left.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting. So apparently the time that we have left represents our scores.
0.
0.
We didn't do
Wow.
good today at all. And I'm glad today I didn't come being cocky like I'm gonna win.
But boy, I don't think that you can win.
You got more?
Oh, we have more. There's hope.
There.
I'll let you read this one.
What is there one of in every corner and two in every room? Oh my God. Wow. Light switch?
Hold it. No.
These riddles are hard.
Oh, one of in every corner. An intersection. Sorry, two of in every corner.
No,
so there are
one
two
of.
lines in every corner.
There is
Sorry, one in every corner.
and two of in every room. A post? A door?
O. O.
A room?
The letter O.
What?
You've got to literally think. You have to literally think or unthink everything that you know. And I still maintain that 56 could have been the answer to this question. Still maintain that. Still viable. That's me imagining the impossible. Right here. So, is that it? Or do we have another riddle so that Kortensia and I can actually be tied on this link?
Well, we continue to be tied because we have not gotten any correctly.
No, I got one correctly. I think you missed it.
When?
Just now.
How do 8 adds up? But you got help. How do 8 adds up to 1,000? 8, she said? 8 8s?
You multiply the answer by 1,000. Because 8 8s would be 1. Or you add 999 to that. Let's see.
You turn all the 8s over, you dissect, you just put all the zeros. Oh my God. Same sentiments, Barry. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Almighty riddle God. I apologize for not following your commandments the way that I should, but these questions were hard.
We were ridiculously poor at our answers.
I tell you, okay. And this is where we're going to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, we're going to riddle ourselves out of here. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
And we're back with our final segment here on Good Morning SKN, where we let you know what's happening. I will start off today. 56.
Or you go straight to it, because seriously, what just happened is that we were humiliated on live television, but hey, we're moving on to what's happening now.
Yep. So, memorial lecture. The University of the West Indies Open Campus and the History and Heritage Month Committee presents the Sir Probin Innis Memorial Lecture 2022. This is an online event that will take place tonight at 7 p.m. The topic is cultural challenges and opportunities in a post-COVID-19 world. The presenter is Dr. Deborah Hickling-Gordon, who is a cultural economy educator, advocate, researcher, writer, and content creator. Join the live stream on the following Facebook page, Open Campus St. Kitts and Nevis at 7 p.m. Remember, tonight.
Hey, here's what else is happening. There's going to be a green cap. The Department of Youth in Nevis presents its Green Camp. The camp caters to children ages 5 to 16, and it will take place from the 11th to the 18th of April, 2022. That's this year. Ooh, of course it's this year. At the El Camino T. Willett, or ETW Park, from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There will be an admission fee of $30. Registration ends on the 28th of March. And for more information, you can call 469-5521, extension 6711, or extension 6712. And you can also email department, well, let me give you the spelling, dept.youth@nia.gov.com. Ooh, that's all for what's happening.
Yeah, literally.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we can give them a riddle?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to try. There's
Riddle
no
me
way to
this,
salvage that.
riddle me that. What will we say at this time, to be exact?
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
Well, yeah, but then that's not a riddle because everybody knows at this point we say thank you for joining us today. That's what we say normally. All right? Thank you for joining us. And also
Thank you.
remember to follow us on our social media platforms. Maybe that's the riddle.
Including
What are they?
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and even TikTok, and at our handle at Studio327INC. We ask you to like, subscribe, and follow us.
And you know what? We're in our final minute of today's show, but that's just about enough time to ask you to leave us a comment and tell us what topics and guests you'd like to see next. Of course, yeah, we're always keen to interact with you. So you've got our social media platforms. Leave us a comment. We'll interact with you. I know this. We're very quick at responding. So see you tomorrow at 8. Wow. Do I have to do this? No, I don't want to do this yet. I'm not going to do this yet because this is the sad part of the show.
So
This
we
is the
need
sad
to
part of
ask the audience how many of the riddles did they get correct.
Oh, well, that's one thing that you guys can put. And if you said no, you know what? If you are sorry first, if you pity us for having to endure those questions, which you might yourselves probably couldn't answer, why don't you send your own riddles? And I promise not to peek. Send your riddles in and see if we can answer. You never know. Maybe you can have one that's featured on the show. And yeah, that's about it for us here.
Oh, yeah, let's
Good
talk about the
morning,
food that we
SKN.
had.
Oh, you want to talk about food?
Yeah.
Kortensia can't wait to eat food, guys.
Yeah. So, Mr. Judah Fire, thank you again for your food. It was delicious. And once again, we thank the Department of Health for the initiative. So, folks, we can eat salt and sugar free. The food is really delicious. I can't wait to get back to my plate.
Yeah, and you have about 20 seconds left to do so.
Yeah.
That being said, this is where we say goodbye to you guys. We're going to see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. Bring your coffee along, turn on your devices, and stream Studio 327 in because we bring you another edition of Good Morning SKN. See you then.